I'm Hadley Malcolm with USA Today, joined today by Mike Snyder, our tech reporter, and we're talking some surprising acquisition news today with a company that we haven't heard a ton about recently, AOL. So what happened with AOL today, Mike?
Well, Verizon is acquiring AOL for just over $4 billion, and it's kind of a surprising acquisition because we hadn't really heard about this. There's been other acquisitions that kind of fell through, Comcast and Time Warner Cable, and we're all waiting to see what's going to happen with AT&T and DirecTV. But here, this pops up.
So what exactly has AOL been up to in recent years, since dial-up internet? Tell us why Verizon would want AOL.
Well, of course, we all kind of got inundated with disks, in the decades past, and AOL actually got people online. I mean, at one point, they had more than 25 million people. Actually, they still have 2 million people using dial-up. They just said in their last earnings report. But what happened to AOL is they became a web destination. They also bought some content. They own the Huffington Post. They own tech sites Engadget and TechCrunch. And they also have developed a very interesting video technology for online ads.
So they've really become maybe more of a video and advertising company. So what do you think Verizon gets out of that?
Well, Verizon is actually working on an over-the-top video service, kind of like Sling TV, where you could get all your video over the internet, kind of like a live action Netflix. You could get your regular cable channels. And they're developing that. And what AOL has done is they've got a very good video technology to go across all types of online video. And that's hard to develop. And analysts we've talked to said it probably costs more to develop that than it does to pay for AOL, for $4 billion to have that. So the thought is they're going to incorporate that into their projects, which we expect Verizon to have this service going sometime later this year. They may keep these content sites. Some analysts say they'll keep them, some analysts say they won't. We'll just have to wait and see about that. But what's interesting is AOL.com still gets 188 million visitors a month. So I don't go there, but they're right behind Facebook, so I guess a lot of people do.
Thanks so much, Mike. And you can read more about this developing story at usatoday.com.